What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
You know what's one of the craziest things about being a Black American living overseas is that, I never felt American until after I left America. I mean, over here, I find that they tend to, over here being Sydney, Australia, where I live, they tend to identify me as the American, right? That American guy, stuff like that. And sometimes when they say that shit to me, I'm like, it still takes me a while to sort of, click that they're talking about me, right? And because the thing is, anytime something weird happens in the U.S., which, especially because of the current administration, it happens way more often than it should be happening. For some reason, they turn to me for answers.
Charlie.
What's happening in your country, mate? And I'm like, fam, my birth certificate does not give me Pentagon access. I'm watching this shit unfold the same way you are.
Crazy, for real.
But yeah, I never felt American until after I left America. Isn't that crazy?
Yep. I feel like a lot of people, that will go over a lot of people's heads who do not put a real effort into understanding the Black American experience. And I am talking about really, because first of all, they feel like we're all the same. And I'm specifically speaking about Black Americans, okay? Us from the north, from the south, from the east, and the west, we are not the same. Yes, we have the same broad experience, but we deal with being American, a Black American, very differently where we're from, right? And a lot of people still don't understand our history. They still look at us as if we are recent immigrants. They don't understand we are a big reason America is the way it is. Not the way it is, but the superpower that it is. Okay, please listen. I know the politics going on right now and all that, but the superpower that America is, right?
Hello, dollar.
Exactly. Y'all have to understand us to understand why we feel this way. Now, knowing that we have been having these conversations over and over for about the last 4-5 years on this channel, right? We understand that when we leave the United States, we will be looked at as American, and we understand that. And that's not us saying that we are not American. It's just we have a black experience first,
right,
before we have American.
The American dream that a lot of people come to try to experience, it's a separation. You know what I'm saying? So when you're having a Black experience, the American dream experience, you know what I'm saying? It's a separation. So when we are leaving and they're asking questions, it's like, hey, 9 times out of 10, like you said, watching it just like you watching it.
Right.
Or going through
it. Right. So it's like, y'all just need to really put forth an effort to understand Black Americans.
Yeah. That part.
Yes, of course. Like I said, this is my experience. I'm not negating or denying anyone else that is Black in Australia, Aboriginal in Australia, and their experiences.
Can we get that question out?
Okay, so the question is, can you speak a bit more about how you've found Australia as a Black woman? I've seen her great things, but I'm cautious as I know they can be very racist. Okay, that person was using a lot of little abbreviations.
But this is just my experience, my personal experience as a Black woman in Melbourne, Australia. It's been great. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, it's been great. I cannot remember a single racist incident I've had in Melbourne. I found a job within 3 weeks of moving to the city. I found an apartment relatively quickly as well. My race, I don't think impacted my ability to find a job or a home. Going around Australia, I've been to Sydney, I've been to Brisbane, I've been to the Gold Coast. Again, I have not experienced any racism in those parts of Australia. Maybe a couple of stares or like lingering looks the further up you go, but nothing that has made me be like, rah, this country is mad. I have heard from some girls in Perth, I've heard from some girls up in Cairns, maybe Darwin, that it is a lot more racist there. I don't deny that. Like, obviously, we know how the country started and where it started from. So I am not saying that there's not racism in Australia. Obviously, there is. I'm just saying that my personal experience, I haven't had any. And I also live in Melbourne, which is probably the most diverse city in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. So that's probably, well, obviously, a factor as well. What I will say, though, is that there aren't many black people. Don't come to Australia expecting, or don't come to Melbourne expecting London, or expecting New York, expecting Paris. You have to search to find the black people, but there are black people here. I have a social club literally for black girls in Melbourne, so there are black people here. I don't know if I've just been extremely lucky, or if it's because I live in the CBD, if I live in Melbourne, I don't know. But yeah, my experience has been pretty good, and I think if you're a black woman thinking of coming to Melbourne, don't be scared of racism because you'll probably be fine. If you are thinking of going to other parts of Australia, maybe find a black creator that's also living there and ask them what their experience is, because I can't really comment on that. But yeah, I'm very happy with how my life in Australia is. And I think if I was getting like racially abused, I would not have been here for a year and a half.
Nah, she would have left the same day. I think whenever I hear the word racism a lot with that on the videos that be getting sent, and I don't feel like people are really grasping what it means to be racist towards somebody for real. The amount of hate, the amount of, just anger, the amount of rage, the amount of, whatever you do, you're wrong. I don't care how you think about it. Your mind don't even amount to the thought process of what I have to say or think about you. Because you're nothing. Racism. It's like, imagine having to deal with a person, multiple at that, on a regular basis. So when people be like, is it racist here? I will hope not.
Because I ain't going to begin with.
I will hope not. I will hope not.
And I feel that because some people have not really dealt with real racism. I ain't talking about, he let this person skip the line. I'm talking about a real hatred. You could barely sleep.
I'm talking about, let me take y'all down this road real quick.
Flags upon flags.
Hey, let me take you down this little back street where all these woods at real quick. What I'm doing back there, mind your business. I have work. Listen, but
okay, we know real racism.
Man.
I ain't talking about that friendly stuff. That stuff that just tick you off. I'm talking about, you know what? I could feel with my people in recent history. I could feel my grandparents went through racism. That's the racism we know. Okay, so when people say things like that, like they ask questions about, is it racist here? I understand completely what they want to go somewhere, they want to feel comfortable.
Right, loved. But
there are some places in the world where you will never catch my family going to. Like, no. Like, if there are not enough people who look like me there, if there are known culture that's still there, you will not find me going.
Yeah, I think some cultures have a rating in certain areas. I'm not going to say it's everybody's like that because of the word culture. I'm talking about some people hold on to a certain style of culture, right? And their ratings are real low. You won't say, like, if I'm passing through, like I was mentioning earlier, because of work, and I'm passing through and I'm realizing that this area in the neck of the woods is bad, now it get dark while I'm passing through type stuff. Yeah, it's like that's the low rating location. You don't want to be in that area.
Right. So, for example, right? And hopefully it makes sense to y'all, but for example, I want to say this comment, then I'm gonna get into this. Australia, from what we have really researched on camera and off camera, because it is a place that we want to travel to and have a holiday there, right? Australia does not seem to be like one of those places where it's like, baby, we would never go there. We going to Australia. I like Australia's personality. Love it. They like Florida. Magnified. Woo, with the good stuff too, because we still, although we know Florida is crazy, we still go to Florida. Yeah. Baby, Orlando is there. Okay. Anyway, Tampa is there. Miami is there. Anyway, So we have a goal to travel to all of the countries in Africa, right? That was our goal. But as we pulled the layers back and started doing some research, some deeper research, there are some countries in Africa that y'all will not see the Demouchets go to. Because they don't like us. Okay? Because when we think of Africa, we think of us. But there are some countries, just pull the layers back.
That's what it is. You gotta keep looking.
And it's not a lot. It's not a whole lot, but it's some. Okay.
When Americans ask me if there's black people in Australia.
What's the line dance? They got like a little movement towards like you got a whole yeah, like you got this style. Yeah. What's the line dance? Y'all put us on to that. So if I see one, I know what to do.
You fellow Australian, this is what it was like being a black girl in Australia. I remember I was on the school bus and this ragged girl called Rachel bullied me for my hair and my skin, and the school bus pulls up to this trailer park filled with white trash. And guess who gets off the bus? Me.
Girl, what? What? What she called at the beginning?
I don't know. I gotta play that one all over again. Cause that happened. Wait, what? Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay, what she said?
1 second on that. 1 second. Let's do this again.
You fellow Australian, this is what it was like being a black girl in Australia. I remember I was on the school bus and this ragged girl called Rachel bullied me for my hair and my skin, and the school bus pulls up to this trailer park filled with white trash. And guess who gets off the bus? Me.
Oh my gosh, you got me in tears.
As a Brit living in Australia, I've had to completely reframe the way that I think, especially when it comes to racism. I knew about the severity of racism in Australia before I came, and honestly, it would be weighing on me before I even talk to people, before I even meet people. It was so exhausting. You know, you're always wondering how people are going to react, what they're going to say to you, especially if you've experienced racism before. So I'm trying to shift my mind into neutral thinking. So I look at every interaction as just data gathering, right? I'm just observing as opposed to it's bad or it's good. I don't hold it and try and pick apart the situation. It's a tricky one to balance as well because I cannot stay blind to racism. I have to call it out, and I gotta be vigilant and keep myself safe. But yeah, it's tricky. Oh my gosh, it's actually so tricky.
So that one comment did make sense. And I want to speak on it, but that when you deal with certain things for a certain amount of times, you start to view life like that. Oh, I'm gonna deal with it from everybody, and you gotta stop looking at it as if it's gonna be a negative interaction when you come up across somebody, because 9 times out of 10 it's just how you create the atmosphere to be before you actually interact with the person. If you're going up there with your guard up, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be, might bump heads for some odd reasons.
No, yeah, like now when it comes to racism in Australia, I'm never gonna negate that there's racism in Australia. That's not what I'm saying at all. Okay? Because learning their history, learning their relationships with the Aboriginals, if anybody knows about racism in Australia, it's going to be the people who are from there, not 100%. People who are vacationing there, going there, moving there, right? So it's like if they can handle it, and if they can handle it, so can you. Just like here, if we can handle it, if y'all don't stop worrying about what's going on up there.
Unless you just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then you really just lose it and y'all all just crash out. Like, you just don't know what to do. Other than that, if you're familiar with it and you see that people out there are doing well, walk by it, I think you'll be okay.
I think as being black, just globally, just not even, just American, but being black globally, we were born into this. We didn't start this fire. This
Oh,
fire
you
gonna
start
continue
something
burning
with that. Yep.
until the people that be
You
puts
gonna
it out.
start something with that was
Yeah, until the people that be puts it out. We cannot live our lives with this fear over us. We gotta live our life, take people as they come.
Run into the comment section right now.
Yeah.
If you're a Black American and you're worried about coming to Australia, I'm here to help you out. I'll be traveling to 6 different locations within Australia, and I want to know, are we comfortable here? Are we accepted here? The past 3 days, I have been in Sydney, and I want to give you a quick rundown on the different things that I've seen. First, cultural diversity is everywhere, and I'm meaning cultural diversity. I'm talking about all different skin tones and shades. I'm talking about older people, younger people, tall people. Every type of people you could think of is here in Sydney. So whenever you're worried, like, will I stand out? The answer is no. With so much cultural diversity, the appreciation for those various cultures are here as well. I went to a restaurant downtown last night, and when I tell you all different types of music came on, and there were all different people at this restaurant enjoying the music, dancing around, it felt so natural and accepting. 3, people mind their own business. I'm talking about when you're walking around in the shops. I'm talking about whenever you're walking outside. No one is worried about who you are, what you look like, where you're from, what you're doing. It is so freeing and refreshing. And 4, or finally, I would say you need to bring your own makeup. If you are traveling from someplace that has darker skin tones, which, don't get me wrong, you will see all shades and variations in Sydney. But when I went into Sephora, they were kind of lacking in this department. So make sure that you bring all of your makeup, all your necessities to match this beautiful tone from your hometown. So yeah, overall, I would say this has been a 10 out of 10 experience for Sydney. We're about to head to Foster later on today, and I'll make sure to give a nice rundown of them as well.
Get it, man. Hey, we're gonna stop at that. Make sure you guys check them out. Y'all stop playing with Australia, bro.
It's one of the
playing with them. They out there turning up.
Yeah, so we have discussed that on the channel before, and I think it was specifically a video about Australia, being Black in Australia. And one of the ladies said that they didn't have her hair products.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's something you have to plan for. Like, when we went abroad, I knew that some sanitary products that I'm used to having here, it would be differently there, and I saw the difference there, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna like that. So I bought my products. I brought a whole 3-month supply of my products there so that I would be comfortable.
Right.
You know, so it's just planning ahead and preparing for it.
Right.
All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.